we are encouraged to look deeper. Try to look deeper, and then you will find your friend. Your friend, be liberal. Be liberal in your attitude towards the environment. And you cannot but come in connection with the plane which is really liberal. That is Krishna consciousness. It is our ultimate. In this ultimate reach, you will find Krishna consciousness home. Prahlad boldly met all the adverse circumstances, but ultimately he was victorious. And Prahlad's father's calculation about the environment was falsified. And Prahlad's calculation came out in flying colors to show that it is his calculation. His deeper vision could read correctly. There is Hari everywhere. Krishna consciousness is commanding the whole. So we must not allow ourselves to be discouraged under any circumstances, however acute apparently it may seem to us. He is there. As much as the circumstance seems to be apparently very serious and very apathetic to us, but it is not so. The smiling face will come behind the screen of the law. Krishna consciousness, Krishna, the type of Krishna, he is beautiful, he is aggressor. He is waiting for us. He is infinite. His consumption has no limit. Eagerly awaiting to accept our services. Only the screen should be revoked. And our preparedness must be to that degree of intensity. And that can be, that inner wealth can be discovered only by the help of the sadhu, guru, etc. And such scriptures, association can help us. But the fact is such. The Shastra will also say, the Guru, Sadhu, they are all one, to say it like this. That is all nectar. And you have drawn a screen between the nectar and you are testing the poison, thinking that this is very useful to you. On the whole, think it that no blame to be put to another one. No difficult, but it is the truth. We are responsible for our, in this case, our fallen stage. That is the and the path is also similar. Self-condemnation and the appreciation of the environment, especially God and His men, and then gradually everyone. None can give him authority to harm me. All superfluous and misleading. That one can do harm to another, that is misleading on the superficial plane. Ultimately, it is not so. All friendly. When we reach the highest stage of a devotee, we shall see that all our apprehension was wrong, was concocted. Maya, misconception. Maya, misconception. Maya, what is not, that what is not. Maya, niyati, niyati anaya, all measured from the standpoint of measured vision, from that localized or provincialized interest. Not absolute interest. I was guided by provincial or local interest, selfish, and not by universal interest. So that was the cause of all this trouble. Miyate, by measured, not by infinite consideration, but by measured consideration. My angle of vision was guided by measured consideration, niyati anaya, but not from absolute or infinite consideration. So I am suffering, I was suffering. But now that I have come to understand my interest included in the absolute, the infinite interest, I am released. No trouble. It's only like that. So we a bad workman quarrels with his tools. According to my karma, this environment I am producing, the environment which I am going to blame, that is created by my own karma. So as I used the food, so these tools have come. So I should not go to quarrel with these tools. It is the effect of my own feeling. So I did karma, the result has come as environment. So a bad workman quarrels with his tool. Tool has no, that is innocent, that has got no fault. So karma is such, it is like stool. As we eat, so the stool comes. So that is useless, waste of energy. With the help of the sadhu and the scripture, right, to get out of the diseased hankering, diseased food. Selection of the food. Take prasadam, bhagavat prasadam. Connect everything with Krishna. Not only imaginary connection. They connect everything, that is, try to connect, it has no connection, not so. The connection is there, but you can't detect. Try to detect that, everything. Try to live in Krishna, not in measured interest. Then everything will be all right. Whatever you may take Harinam, you may preach, you may write, you may walk, you may meditate, you may worship, you may cultivate. But Jaggathat karma natra lokoyam karma bandha. It must be for the sacrifice, for the satisfaction of Krishna, representing the whole of the whole. Krishna consciousness. Do everything in Krishna consciousness, and you will be released in no time.